and we ask that you please stand as the graduates and faculty enter the venue. You'll be able to see the entire procession on the screens to my left and right. Any guests already not at their seats at that time will be asked to remain where they are until the procession has concluded, after which guests will be allowed to find their seats. We do request that guests remain seated during the procession. A video recording will be available on our YouTube channel for you to share with family and friends. Also, professional photographers are capturing still shots of your loved ones as they make their way into the venue and across the stage. During the ceremony, all of our graduates look forward to hearing their name called as they cross the stage. To help ensure that every family can hear their loved one's name, we kindly ask that you please limit your celebrations to 3 or 4 seconds. So, this is the interactive portion of graduation. Let's take a moment and practice. When I say go, I want everybody to clap, scream, whatever, and I'm going to count to 3, and then we'll stop, okay? So, go. Okay, some of y'all went 4 or 5, so let's try that again. All right, go. Very good. Dr. Jinks will be pleased with that. All right, Dr. Jinks, we'll practice one more time before. All right. On a related note, although we believe all of our graduates are important, honor graduates who are receiving bachelor's degrees are recognized with a Latin phrase given after the reading of their name. Those who graduate cum laude, which means with honor, earned a grade point average of between 3.5 and 3.7. Those who graduate magna cum laude, which means with great honor, earned a grade point average of between 3.7 and 3.9. And those who graduate summa cum laude, or with highest honor, earned a grade point average of between 3.9 and 4.0. As a final sound-related request, we do ask that you now check to see that you have silenced your cell phones. And last, we request when the ceremony ends, you exit the building and proceed outside to continue the celebration with your graduates. In the unlikely event of an emergency or evacuation during today's ceremony, we will ask you to move calmly to designated exits as we work to communicate further instructions. So, with those preliminaries out of the way, we invite you to enjoy the spring commencement ceremony for Middle Georgia State University.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Please be seated. My name is Dr. David Jenks. I'm the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs here at Middle Georgia State University. It is an honor to welcome you to campus. Today, President Blake and I join with MGA faculty and staff, along with parents, relatives, friends, guests, and dignitaries, to celebrate our Spring 2026 graduating class. We extend our appreciation to all who have been involved in planning and preparing for today's commencement ceremony. Their efforts have made this a day to remember. On this truly special day, we celebrate the achievements of our graduates. This semester, we confer dual enrollment students with degrees and certificates through our Georgia Academy program, marking a significant milestone for our institution. They join over 700 graduates, each of whom has persevered to reach their personal achievement. This commencement also marks a historic first for our university. If you'll direct your attention to the screens, we proudly conferred the inaugural honorary doctorates awarded by MGA to 2 visionary thought leaders who recognized the value this institution would hold as a university and who played a pivotal role in our transition to become Middle Georgia State University. We are honored to award Larry Walker Jr. and Robert F. Hatcher Sr. the Honorary Doctorate of Public Administration. To acknowledge the accomplishments of all graduating students, we host 3 commencement ceremonies on campus today, with 2 more taking place tomorrow. These smaller ceremonies provide a personalized experience, ensuring that graduates can celebrate in a way that is both meaningful and memorable. As we gather in celebration, it is also important to acknowledge the challenges and losses we've faced over the year. I ask that we take a moment to pause and remember those who are not with us today. Please direct your attention to the stage, where you'll see an empty chair draped in a black cloth. This chair represents the absence of our beloved students, staff members, and faculty members who have passed away over the year. May their legacy inspire us to continue to make a positive impact in the world and to cherish every moment with those we love. Please join me in a moment of silence to honor their memory. Thank you. Today, we celebrate commencement, a new beginning. For graduates, that may mean moving away from an area of comfort, leaving the spaces of learning, and possibly parting ways with close friends. This commencement ceremony marks the beginning of a new pattern of life, a new schedule, and a new set of responsibilities. However, before that, let us all enjoy today's event and celebrate what has been accomplished. Let's take a moment quickly to recognize just how far all of our graduation candidates have come, while so much in life has changed over the course of their studies. Graduates, if you're in the first in your family to graduate from college, please stand and remain standing. If you are a parent while being a student, please stand and remain standing. If you have or are or have been a first responder while being a student, please stand and remain standing. If you are active duty, armed forces veteran, or in a military family, please stand and remain standing. If you had or have had a full-time or part-time job or worked as a student athlete while taking courses, please stand and remain standing. If you're proud of all the work you've done and you're ready to receive your diploma, please stand and remain standing. Ladies and gentlemen, the Spring 2026 class of Middle Georgia State University. Candidates, you've received a great deal of help getting to this point. This support has come from many people in your life, including family, friends, possibly donors of a scholarship, and members of the Middle Georgia State University community. Now let's take time to appreciate those who helped you get here today. Faculty members, please stand and remain standing. The faculty at Middle Georgia State University is certified that candidates have completed the requirements for their respective degrees. Their continuous support and dedication to higher education enable us all to be here today. Join me in thanking them with a round of applause. Candidates, there are several others who probably helped you on your journey. Parents in the audience, please stand and remain standing. Grandparents, please stand and remain standing. Spouses and children, please stand. Siblings, extended family, partners and friends, please stand. Candidates, take a moment, look around, find your people. Think about those who couldn't be here today. Join me in a round of applause to honor those who helped you attain your goal of becoming a university graduate. And now, please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Asia Henderson, an MGA alumna who graduated with a BA in music in 2024. Asia?
So proudly we hailed as the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. All the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Asia. Please be seated, everyone. Thank you. As we reflect on your educational journey here at Middle Georgia State University, it's important to recognize the significant impact that our donors may have had on your experience. Please welcome Nancy White, Executive Director of the Foundation and Vice President for Advancement, who will give greetings on behalf of the Alumni Association. Nancy?
Greetings from the MGA Foundation. Today, each of you walking across this stage represents the very reason that our foundation exists. You are our why. Since our founding in 1969, we've worked tirelessly to invest in students like you through scholarships, academic support, and success initiatives. Your achievements today are our greatest reward, and we are immensely proud of you. As you accept your diploma and shake President Blake's hand, you will also receive a lapel pin welcoming you into the MGA Alumni Association. This is a dynamic network of over 46,000 alumni worldwide. This community is not just a symbol of where you've been, it's also a powerful resource for where you're going. To the parents, grandparents, family members, friends, and donors here today, Thank you. Your love and sacrifice help make this moment possible. Graduates, as you move forward, never forget whose shoulders you stand on. Ask yourself, what kind of shoulders will I provide for those who come after me? A generous donor recently reminded a group of our scholarship recipients of something worth carrying with you today. This award came to you not only because of need, but because of your dedication and perseverance. We believe in you, and when the time comes, we hope you'll reach back and help someone like yourself, just as others have helped you. So congratulations, all you graduates. The MGA Foundation will always be cheering you on.
Thank you, Nancy. Good afternoon. My name is Christopher Blake. I have the honor of serving as president of Middle Georgia State University. Each year, our Student Honors and Awards Board designates a President's Scholar from the entire senior class. The student who is chosen must have had an outstanding academic record, have been involved in campus and community service, and have exemplified a true commitment to their time at Middle Georgia and our core values of stewardship, engagement, adaptability, and learning. Now, the individual speaking to you today is one of two students selected to represent the senior class of 2026, and she exceeds the qualities we look for. Her name is Jamie Strickland, and tomorrow morning she will be seated in one of those seats because she, like you, will be receiving her degree, getting a bachelor's degree in social work. This afternoon, she's with us as a representative of the entire class. And she has indeed demonstrated amazing academic achievement and leadership, and therefore is the recipient of this year's 2026 President's Award. She's maintained a 3.9 GPA while serving as president of the Horizons Social Work Club and the Delta Iota Pi chapter of Phi Alpha National Honor Society, where she fosters student engagement and leaves service initiatives in the community. Through her internship with the Tawaliga Judicial Circuit, she supports victims of crime using trauma-informed practice and has developed a strong interest in expanding mental health within the judicial system. Her service extends into the community as a longtime volunteer with Hospice Satalias Camp Hope and through support for individuals affected by domestic violence and other needs. She plans to take her Middle Georgia bachelor's degree and continue onto a Master of Social Work at the University of Georgia with the goal of advocating for at-risk youth. It is truly my pleasure and honor to introduce to you the President's Scholar for the class of 2026, Ms. Jamie Strickland.
Good evening. I want to start off by saying congratulations and to acknowledge everyone's hard work that got them here today. All that you have done has paid off and will guide you into your bright futures. You should all be very proud of yourselves and all you have accomplished. Secondly, I want to thank all the friends and family that are here supporting us today. Thank you for being here with us and supporting us through our college journey. When I first came to Middle Georgia State University, I didn't intend to stay. I intended to finish my core classes and then move on to a bigger college where I believed more opportunities were. But I'm glad to stand up here today and say how thankful I am to have stayed. Within my first year here at MGA, I met some of my best friends who accepted me for who I am and supported me through all my hard work. They became the definition of what friendship should look like, and I couldn't picture my life without them. But that support didn't stop with friends. In the classrooms at MGA, I had the privilege of learning from some of the most caring, warm, and supportive professors. Professors who were not afraid to dive deep into the meanings of life while also still making sure we turn our assignments in on time. They met me where I was at when I needed it most, even when I felt I couldn't meet them at all. They challenged me to see the world from different perspectives so I could better understand and serve others. But most importantly, they encouraged me to discover who I am and to be proud of it. And I know my experience is not unique. Every single one of us sitting here today has a story. Late night studying, moments of doubt, times when we questioned if we could keep going, but we did. We showed up, we pushed through, and now we're here. For those of us in social work, this journey has been even more than assignments and exams. It has been about learning how to sit with people in their hardest moments, how to listen without judgment, and how to advocate for those voices who are not always heard. We have learned that change doesn't always come in big, visible ways. It often comes in small, quiet moments of compassion, patience, and understanding. As we move forward, we don't just carry our degrees with us. We will carry our values that brought us here. The importance of empathy, the power of resilience, and the responsibility to care for others in a world that needs it the most. Middle Georgia State University has given us more than an education. It has given us a community, a foundation, and the confidence to step into the next chapter of our lives. So today, as we celebrate this milestone, I encourage all of us to take a moment to reflect, not just on how far we've come, but on who we've become along the way. Think about the strength it took to get here, the people who helped shape you, and the passion that's going to carry you forward. Because the truth is, the world we're stepping into needs us. It needs our compassion, our resilience, and our willingness to show up, even when things are hard. It needs people who care, people like everyone sitting here today. As we leave this place and step into our next chapters, I hope we don't forget what brought us here. I hope we continue to lift others up, to stand for what is right, and to lead with empathy in everything we do. And if there's one thing I hope to carry with you beyond this day, it's this. Be happy in the life you are creating, be kind in every space you enter, and never be afraid to be unapologetically you. Congratulations to the class of 2026. I am so proud to stand among you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jamie. And now it is my pleasure to introduce our Spring 2026 commencement speaker. Dr. Robert Spalding, a Georgia native, overcame significant early life challenges, including school expulsion and incarceration, to pursue his childhood dream of working in healthcare. Determined to change his path, he began his academic journey at Gordon College and went on to earn degrees in respiratory therapy and biology from Macon State College, now Middle Georgia State University, before obtaining his Doctor of Dental Surgery from Meharry Medical College in 2020. Dr. Spalding is the founder and owner of McDonough Youth Smiles Kids Dental Clinic, where he is committed to providing quality dental care to children and promoting positive oral health experiences. He plans to expand his impact by opening an additional pediatric dental practice in his hometown of Macon, Georgia. A devoted husband and father of two, he shares a powerful message of resilience and determination, encouraging others to never give up and to overcome life's obstacles with purpose and perseverance. Please welcome our commencement speaker, Dr. Robert Spalding.
Hello, hello, hello. You know, I gotta say, I'm a little jealous of you all. We did not have this facility when I was here, and this is a wonderful facility. So I would like to say to you all, thank you, President Blake. Thank you for having me, friends and family, and most importantly, congratulations, class of 2026. This is a major feat, and you deserve every accolade. I am extremely honored and privileged to be speaking with you all today. I have to be honest with you. I never in a million years would have thought that I would be in front of a crowd like yourself speaking. A person of my background, parents being incarcerated, myself being incarcerated, and dropping out of high school. So when I received the invitation to speak, there was a plethora of emotions going through me. One of excitement, one of happiness, a little overwhelming, and outside of my comfort zone. I want you to remember that. So if you don't remember, another thing, if you don't remember anything I say today, I want you to remember these two things. Don't fear failure and never quit. So today we celebrate your milestone, but don't get too comfortable, all right? After the weekend of celebrating, I encourage you to work harder, even pushing past your boundaries, whether it be to obtain a higher position with your employer or returning to college for another degree. or, hey, a business venture of some kind, all right? I want you to continue to take those risks and pursue those things which make you uncomfortable. Nelson Mandela once said, there is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. 20 years ago, with a newborn baby and a family to support, I came up with this grand idea. I said to myself, I want to be a college graduate. And not only that, I wanted to be a nurse. And that is an extraordinary idea for a person who left high school in the 10th grade, and I had like a 1.9 GPA, so that was really big for me. Although most who knew me at the time encouraged me to just, go get a job to support my wife and child, I chose otherwise. I thought to myself, I would rather try and fail than to never know what could have been. And I felt like I had nothing to lose. So I chose to take a risk. I chose to be uncomfortable. Hence, years later, I'm standing in front of you speaking. So I applied to the nursing program here 3 times, and I was rejected every last one of them. I could have been a good nurse. I used to watch Grey's Anatomy. So I eventually enrolled in respiratory therapy. And then one night while working a shift at Navicent Health, I encountered this very well-known dentist, Dr. D.T. Walton. He and I would have conversations at night about his life as a dentist and the things his dad had done in the community. And in 2009, I enrolled into Middle Georgia State College, and the rest is history. So today, I want to encourage you all to go out into the world, push past your comfort zone, and pursue whatever desires and dreams you have, even if it means failing a few times. Graduates, you are all talented. You have gifts. You have the ability to accomplish anything in life. And most importantly, you are a knight. Failure is a part of life, but it's not the end. I leave you with the quote by the philosopher Confucius. Our greatest glory is not in failing, but in rising every time we fall. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Thank you.
Dr. Spalding, in gratitude for your time and thoughtful words for us today, an honorarium has been given to the Middle Georgia State University Foundation in your name. Nancy White, Vice President of University Advancement and Executive Director of the Middle Georgia State University Foundation, has a small token of our appreciation.
Thank you.
Thank you, Robert and Nancy. Graduates, you ready to receive your degree? It's a long journey followed by a short walk. As a quick reminder, while each graduate crosses the stage, we kindly ask that applause be kept to just a few seconds so everyone can hear each name clearly. Thank you for helping us celebrate all of our graduates. If you remember the nice gentleman and scholar in the purple suit in the pregame, he had you do a little bit of rehearsal. We're going to do that one more time. I call a name, you've got 3 seconds. Yay! 3 seconds. You guys ready? All right. President Blake. Perfect. We get that right, everybody's name can be heard. On behalf of the Middle Georgia State University faculty, it is my honor to congratulate the spring 2026 graduates on this special occasion. Commencement is a time to recognize your academic accomplishments, so we join your family and friends in celebrating your success. And now, assisting with the presentation of degree candidates, One last point of order. When you cross the stage, you will come across, shake hands, take a picture with the president. There's a little thing, it's literally footprints down there. It says, please stand here. Do not try and walk past the president. He will stop you. He loves those pictures, so don't go beyond him. So that'll be your last quiz, how you get across it. Well, he has one for you too later, but this is an important one. So remember to stop for the picture. Who are you going to stop for? The president. There we go. And now, assisting with the presentation of degree candidates, are President Blake, our academic deans, Dean Clark and Dean Underwood, our registrar, Ms. Angie O'Neill, and our commencement caller, Dr. Jennifer Brannon.
For Brannon, Vice President for Student Affairs, it's my pleasure to call forth each of the graduates participating in today's ceremony. Candidates with degrees in the School of Aviation, please come forward to receive congratulations from Dean Clark, Provost Jenks, and President Blake. For the Bachelor of Science in Aviation Science and Management. Tell me again. Shahad Abu Bakr Ahmed, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Gideon C. Apaya. Dawson Denton Arrington, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Benjamin Jacob Baker. Kashan Cash Barr. Noel Boucher, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Desmond Llewellyn, Desmond Joseph Llewellyn Brown, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar. Christian Alexander Caballero, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Grant David Carver, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Jackson Joel Cook, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar. Paige Samantha Collier, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Tiernan S. Coyle. Marlon Kubadek, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Kareen Steffi Felix, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar. Carson Allen Finch. Ian Daniel Fisher. Michael F. Flowers. Jared G., summa cum laude, President's List Scholar.
Jeremet.
Cody Tyler Jeremet, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar.
Gizelbach.
Evan Michael Gizelbach. Dylan Gover. Oops. Austin Daniel Hall, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar. Ahmed Hazama, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar.
Hensa.
Zachary O. Hensa, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar.
Pamadou Kamara.
Pamadou I. Kamara. Matthew King, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Avery Norris Johnson. Sarah Ann Latham, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Garner Wilkes Layton, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar.
Makarov.
Timothy Makarov. Julian Martin.
Maripal.
Paul Mahal Maripal, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Paris M. McAllister.
Let's go!
Jared Meeker, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar.
Mushai.
Joseph W. Mushai, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar.
Kenan Olatunji.
Keenan Alatunji.
Malini Rakesh Patel.
Malini Rakesh Patel. Catherine E. Perez, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Riley A. Rankel. Troy J. Redahana, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Dylan Reeves, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Andres Armando Roca. Quentin Smith, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Preston Stanberry.
Sunlaw.
Frederick S. Sunloff, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar.
Sweat.
Zachary A. Sweat, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar. Thomas Lamar Vickers. Jeremy Kyle Williams, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Timothy Bernard Willis, Jr.
Wiley.
Valerie Nicole Wiley.
Yowry.
Alex Yowry, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar.
Analyne.
For the Bachelor of Applied Science and Technical Management, Analyne Jimena Alcantar. Jesse Collins. Joseph Santos, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Evelyn C. Walker. Bryson V. Bowden. Brody Owen Burnett. Millie Snow Coombs. Riley Marissa Grand Mason.
McCody Nalger Hunt.
Macoby Nigel Hunt, Dean's List Scholar. Chandler Ingram. Gianna Marie Lopez. Paris McGee. Yeah, I'm waiting for them to quit yelling. Jayla Plant. For the Associate of Applied Science, Aviation Maintenance Technology. Salvatore Sansamino Abate, Dean's List Scholar. Hunter W. Adams. Jacob Anderson Berry, President's List Scholar. Matthew Russell Burge. Parker Cook. Cody A. Dickerson, President's List Scholar. Chase Logan Fleming. Carson James Gaston, Dean's List Scholar. Bradley Piers Goodridge, President's List Scholar.
Hannes A. Longino.
Hannes A. Longino.
Molina.
Jennifer Molina, Dean's List Scholar. Jackson Richard Morrow.
Kavian.
Kavian Samuel, Dean's List Scholar. For the Certificate in Aviation Maintenance Technology. Ethan Atkinson. Cameron R. Blanton. Thomas J. Hall. 7 Jeffrey. Nathan Scott.
Stedulac.
Cody Stedulac. Camden Tidwell. For the Certificate in Airline Management.
Elias Alawabadi.
Elias Alababadou. For the candidates of the undergraduate degrees in the School of Health and Natural Sciences will receive congratulations from Dean Underwood, Provost Jenks, and President Blake. For the Bachelor of Science in Biology, Arlie Abowadowitz. Kaylee Chun, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar, Honors Graduate. Jesse J. Clements, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar. Oh. Landon C. Durr. Oops. Austin Dane Elliott, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Shiloh B. Keyhays, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Jimin Moon. Jelani C. Perkins. Jed A. Rivera, summa cum laude, President's List Scholar. Baron Mitchell Tharp. For the Bachelor of Science in Rehabilitation Science, Clay Patrick Bowie, the second, magna cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Jeremy Curtis, Dean's List Scholar. Gabriella Lynn Sarcino, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. For the Bachelor of Science in Respiratory Therapy, Tanisha Battle. Unique Beavers. Matthew Colin Blackwell. Lamarla Sheree Fletcher, magna cum laude, President's List Scholar. Deanne Garcia. Brandon Goodwin. Dontrese Jones. Sierra F. Morris, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Alondra Perez, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. Janaya Alir Rhodes. Toriel Samuels. Shaytrell M. Swan. Malachi Weatherspoon. Kayla M. Wilkerson, cum laude, Dean's List Scholar. For the Associate of Science in Health Science, Habiki Fujinaga, Dean's List Scholar. Raylan Janae Jenkins, President's List Scholar. Chastity Shania Rozier. For the Associate of Science in Occupational Therapy Assistant, Selah Alton, Dean's List Scholar. Jordan Burke, Dean's List Scholar. Reagan Lane Dvorsny, Dean's List Scholar. Charlie Ann Dotson, President's List Scholar. Trenton Floyd, Dean's List Scholar. Claire Elise Green, Dean's List Scholar. Kanijah R. Johnson. Catherine N. McDaniel. Macy Marie Newell, Dean's List Scholar. Lucy Caroline Pardon, Dean's List Scholar. Mackenzie Lauren Rigdon, President's List Scholar. Gracie Marie Robertson, Dean's List Scholar. Peyton Thomas Smith, President's List Scholar. Autumn Victoria Vaughn, Dean's List Scholar. Madison Bell Walker, President's List Scholar. Langley Grace Yo, President's List Scholar.
All right. One of my favorite parts. President Blake. President Blake, on behalf of the faculty, I proudly present these candidates who have now satisfied all requirements for graduation and ask that you confer upon them their respective degrees. President Blake.
So in the next few seconds and few words, we formalize a transition in your life and the beginning of a whole new chapter in your life as you become a graduate of Middle Georgia State. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree or certificate you have so diligently pursued with all the rights and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations, class of 2027. So graduates, as you now transition, we're going to celebrate that in a little ritual we have here at Middle Georgia. It's a tradition we started when we became a university, and it's going to involve the turning of the thing on your cap, which is called a tassel. This one is sewn in. We're going to be turning it over to the other side to signify that you are now a graduate. Now, at this point, we'd like it on your right side. So if you've moved it already, put it back on the right. Most of you have got that. But you are now going to be alumni, so it's fitting that we welcome back a group of alumni who would have sat in those chairs at some point over the past few years and been doing exactly what you're doing. Would you welcome back to help us in this tradition our alumni from Middle Georgia State? Please come back and give them a hand. So, I think you recognize a few of them. Graduates, would you please stand at this point? I'd like you all to stand. Front row, say hi to the alumni, introduce yourselves, say who you are. And then in a moment, when I count down, I'm going to ask the alums to take the tassel of the graduate and move it over to the left side on the first row. Then I want the first row to turn around and do that to the second row. And the second row do that to the third, and so on. You are bright, you have a degree, you know exactly what to do. Counting down, alumni. Thank you. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Thank you, alumni. We love you and we welcome you back. Ladies and gentlemen, faculty, students, staff, I give you the class of 2026. Congratulations. You may be seated. Please be seated. As president, I get the privilege and pleasure of the final very short lecture to you at Middle Georgia State. Our faculty and our staff have sought to encourage the best in you, as all these wonderful, wonderful family and friends who have supported you. Now you will always be Middle Georgia State alumni. That is a special and an enduring relationship. We take pride in your success, and we hope in the years to come you will continue to find pride in your relationship with this university. I have one very important request of you. Your knowledge and your wisdom is something that you should share with your communities, your families, and your professions. As educated individuals, yes, it is our responsibility to advance ourselves and to grow, but it is also our responsibility to help the society in which we live and thrive to grow as well. And we can only do that in sharing the knowledge and the values that you gained here. Your degrees are granted, yes, to empower you, but also to empower the common good. And we wish you Godspeed as you do that. Throughout this ceremony, we've been talking about transitions. And you are now at one of the most exciting transitions of your life. And so when we became a university, we created an alma mater, a song to celebrate that you are now the Knights. You have been knighted with a new degree, and it's my pleasure to introduce our alma mater to you. In a few moments, you will see on the screen a rendition of our alma mater sung by the Middle Georgia Chamber Singers. Nearly got that wrong. The Chamber Singers, under the direction of Dr. Rebecca Lanning. So please turn your attention to the screen at this point.
Through the rolling hills of Georgia, in the heart of the great Peach State, we build our future-shaping lives. The quest is ours to take, with boundless possibilities and the lessons of the past. We sons and daughters of MGA, our friendships ever last. We knights of truth and honor, with knowledge as our sword, we raise our voices loud and clear, our hearts at MGA.
You are indeed Knights of truth and honor, and the quest is yours to take. And the quest in life will take you many wonderful places. It is my hope and prayer that you will always, always be able to draw on relationships with others and the knowledge that you have gained here to help you in that quest. I have undying appreciation and gratitude that you chose Middle Georgia. There are many fine institutions of learning, but we are a fine institution and we are stronger because of you. Couple of housekeeping points. Momentarily, we will be finishing this ceremony. I would ask our dear friends, guests, and family, please stay in your seats until all of our graduates have left the hall. So I would ask you to meet them outside, please. And to graduates, particularly since we have some of our health graduates here today, in shaking your hands across this stage, I probably shook hands with about 200 of you. It was wonderful, but it does mean that you probably shook hands with 200 other people as well. So when you go outside and you find a cookie or a piece of fruit, do not put it in your mouth until you have washed your hands or sanitized or something. Okay, so remember that. Won't you be healthy? With that, Knights of Truth and Honor, you are knighted with your new degrees. Thank you for being here. Graduates, faculty, staff, guests, family, and friends, I declare these 2026 commencement ceremonies are now concluded. Go Knights!